Airing this weekend on One America News, a closer look at the Black conservative movement. Leaders are pitching a new way forward for African Americans.
They have been brainwashed by a leftist-leaning media that says Republicans are racist, Democrats are in your corner.
Also, how can Republicans better reach out to Black voters? Some advice.
Just because all of them voted for Obama doesn't mean that they're satisfied with Obama. But if you don't come with them with some kind of message, there has to be a change.
And he's causing presidential tremors. Ben Carson has Black conservatives excited.
What he has picked up on is an essential, universal theme of folks who love liberty.
Join us next for our special Black Conservatives, Faith, Race, and Politics.
One of the reasons why I'm so committed to the idea of rebuilding families, rebuilding the Black family in particular, because it suffers so much with some of the government policies that we've seen since the 60s.
When you have a situation where it's decade after decade and generation after generation stuck in poverty, that means you're not protecting the youngsters. And one of the things that I would want to see would be some type of welfare reform where if you're getting help from the government, you have got to be up and out of the house every day. That means you're going to get either training or you're doing some volunteer work. If a person doesn't have a work ethic, they don't have a chance in the competitive world we live in.
It's pathetic. It's almost everything that happens in America bad is worse in the Black community. So you have to start with the family.
Calling me conservative, I say, is really not accurate, because really what I am is a Bill Jackson child.
If you're from an intact home, you're going to do better in school. If you live in an intact home, you're not going to wind up with the same kind of juvenile delinquent rates. You're not going to wind up in poverty or in prison. And so I think we have been done a disservice.
The problem was many whites went against their deeply ingrained philosophical positions to vote for him just to prove that they were not racist. And I think that was the problem that led to the election of President Barack Obama.
What's the real core here? It's the need for true racial reconciliation.
If you accept the narrative that you're a victim, that the country is inherently unjust, that they or the man won't let you, you can be an abject failure and you can find plenty of justification for it.
How do we find true appreciation, respect, and love for one another? Because we're all in this same boat together.
It's our weekend special, Black Conservatives, Faith, Race, and Politics.